Nah, but for real,
Backing it up.
it's about damn time. Hey, so it's about time that they know or they recognize that the Slash Boys is back under very different circumstances. Circumstances right now, or as you can tell by the looks of Sam, they're a little rough.
Did you say circumstance or circumcised?
Never circumcised, my friend. Never.
You're against circumcising.
You're very against circumcised.
Okay.
So y'all don't believe in that in Russia?
No, because my skin, it gives myself a lubricant. I don't need lubricant. My skin provides lubricant.
Is it from the previous time or what?
It's both.
So, okay. Clearly, Sam is undergoing a few challenges during this call. What is this? Is this still a quarantine? Does it feel like a quarantine? Because some people are saying it feels like a vacation.
There's life.
This is not a vacation. Hell.
It's hell, really?
Hell yeah.
We call this the Trump era.
I mean, I guess since our last episode, we were just getting into it and we were just trying to figure out exactly what the fuck was going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a bit of fear. There was a bit of concern. There was a little bit of, am I going to get laid? These are questions that all came about. And right now we've been, 7 weeks into quarantine now?
Shit, something like that.
Does it feel like we've been in it 7 weeks? Like, what how are you feeling right now? We're giving the audience an update.
Let me just let you get my lineup.
Well, my shit's better, but I finally decided to get a fucking haircut.
You did. That's good. One of the rare.
You broke the rules, huh?
Nah, I didn't break the rules. Shout out to Brandon though. He cut his own hair. He told me to shout him out. So
what can we get a picture of him to show?
Man, he called us, so we're gonna have to. He said call him back, so you're gonna have to screenshot him.
God damn, my hair looks like the fucking island on Jurassic Park. Hey.
Damn.
So where to start, man? Where to start? I'll be honest with you. We're in a very interesting place right now because a lot has happened in these 7 weeks. I personally I guess where we'll go with it is we'll look at it from the outside in and just try to kind of, I guess, determine what we saw coming from this. Personally, me, I'm a guy who's always in isolation. I'm a homebody, so I'm always home. Being home to me is really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we do. Like, we don't fuck with people. We don't really like going out to clubs. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care. But to those people who are like, what do you call them? Extroverts? Whatever that fucking word is.
Yeah, extrovert.
What? I ain't gonna lie to you. I've noticed they're freaking the fuck out. You got people that are doing anything. They're trying to get through the loopholes. They're going to the parks. They're going to the trails. What else are they doing there?
There's one bitch got arrested for taking her kids to the park.
Then she got arrested to the park.
Yeah, you didn't see
a lot of people advocating for her though. She because
nah. Oh, like her getting arrested, or it was wrong that she got arrested?
People were advocating for the fact that it was wrong that she got arrested.
Hell nah, fuck that. Because if they were Mexican or black, they probably would have either been in jail or shot, some shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can agree with the circumstances would have been different.
Man, but you know how it is, man. Kids, man, I feel bad for the kids, man, because it's hard on the bitch being stuck at home, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
And since I got 13 of them motherfuckers, it's real hard.
Tough.
You lost 2? Oh, no, you got 1, because we usually say you have 12. Hey, Sam, do you have your headphones? You're breaking up a little bit, my guy. Sorry to be the guy.
Let me see if I can find
Sorry to get you out of the bed. See, I didn't even get to hear what he said. Oh, he's accidentally going to slide us a fucking dick pic.
Is that a curtain? Or is he in the shower? Does he got a bed in the shower?
I think he's in the bathtub. So, continuing on while Sam is low-key probably shaving his pubes. This has put me in an interesting place lately. I'm witnessing shit that I honestly never thought that I'd see. You know what I'm saying? This quarantine hasn't really affected me, but I'll be honest with you. I'm saving some money, man. I am saving some money. That's a benefit to me at this point. gas, mileage on the whip. You know what I'm saying? The commute to work, and even then parking. I went somewhere today. Where did I go? I went to Target. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good. The day was nice. Put my mask on.
Did you wear a
went in
mask?
there.
Okay,
Yeah, put my mask on. I went in there. You know, it was nice to shop and just to be out of the house for a minute.
Were you wearing a condom?
That's actually fucking crazy you said that because I bought some condoms.
Just in case you trip somewhere?
Oh my God. Well, I didn't have any. You know what I'm saying? I had some, but I threw them away. I was a little suspicious of them, so I was like, nah. I don't know if they were just old.
They poked holes in them.
Man, I don't know, but you know, it felt like they were just time to throw them away, get some new ones. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. You never know. I might die a virgin in quarantine. Might just try one on for the fuck's sake of it. I don't know, but well, let's go ahead and highlight something here. I think Sam did ass want to go take a shit. Honestly,
Sam's doing the do.
I think Sam is taking social distancing a little too serious right now because he is definitely distancing himself a little further away than he already is. I guess we'll pick up and apologize to the audience. We had to figure out how the fuck we were gonna do this. Shout out to DZ for making it happen, and also to this app Zoom. This is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna still and it's the first time you guys get to see us on the pod. They get to see us now. Like before, it was kind of cool.
I get to see our ugly ass. I get to see the ugly trash boys. We're really trash boys.
We are the trash boys.
Well, we like the slash vaginas. You know what I'm saying? Even though they already slashed.
Hey, speaking of, look, they think we're playing on the slash boy shit. Quarantine, my guy. What the
heck? That nigga's naked.
Bro, he just had his headphones like 3 hours ago. What is he wearing?
That's naked.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to show up to the podcast like that now in person. Oh my God.
That nigga.
Since we're gonna do.
What is he doing?
What's up, guys?
Where were you? Did you go to Best Buy to get some headphones or what?
Did I go to Best Buy to get some head? No. What's going on, guys? What I miss?
So we were actually just kind of touching on the topic of, or about to, social distancing, how it's affected us. Because we got to remember, last episode was week 1 or 2 of the quarantine. We're in week 7. So we got to bring them in. You know what I'm saying? The quarantine, how do you see it now? Do you feel weird being in the stores now and everybody's wearing masks? Personally, I feel like it's some shit out of a movie. You can't stand next to somebody.
Fam, yesterday I went to Buc-ee's. Y'all heard of that gas station?
Yeah.
Bro, nigga, nobody was wearing masks. I was the only one. Maybe like 2 other people, and there was at least fucking 20 people in there. Nice pics.
Damn, there was 20 people in there?
Yeah, at least.
Sam, those titties need a mask.
Fuck you.
That is called the bra.
Hey, man, have you ever used the restroom at Buc-ee's?
It's the cleanest restroom ever, right?
It's the cleanest fucking. You can eat fucking meatballs off the toilet seat. I mean, forget about it. It's the best restroom.
Are you for real?
It's corona free in there.
There's no coronavirus in there
at all.
Is there at least gonorrhea or chlamydia?
No,
I need a disease in there. Come on, I need something.
that can't be that clean. In there.
People gonna start eating in there.
That's different stuff.
So you guys have been seeing people with no masks on, then you say?
A lot.
Yeah, but some, like the other day last week I went to Walgreens and some lady walked in without a mask and they told her no.
They didn't let her in, right?
No, they didn't let her in. They told her, "I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't come in." She's like, "Are you serious?"
That's fucking like, crazy.
Yeah. He went outside and they're like, "You can just go literally put a shirt on your face."
Seriously.
Yeah.
The fact that some people are tripping about wearing a mask, I mean, you could tell personally, a guy who loves Halloween, this was a dream. Like, bro, I want to wear a mask.
Shout out to Michael Myers. That nigga's been wearing masks since 1978.
He was ready for this shit.
He was social distancing for a long time.
Look, if this thing had a fucking filter on it, I would fucking rock it to the Target.
Put a filter on it.
Oh, I could put it over the fucking.
Put a mask on the mask.
Man, hold on. So what if I like did the pod like this? Would y'all judge me?
No. I think.
Do I look cute?
I think it looks pretty. I think you look beautiful.
Look nice.
Thanks. So continuing the topic here, we're talking social distancing, what we've witnessed, how it's affecting us. Let's get into it, man. Things we've noticed. People are FaceTiming more than ever. They're doing these little fucking dances. They're going on Instagram. How many people that you did not want to see go live are going live now?
Bro,
Like,
everybody.
seriously.
I think it's the same. The people that were annoying are still annoying.
That's true.
How many boners have y'all gotten during this quarantine though?
I wake up I have had a lot of blood flowing in one area in the morning.
Yeah, a lot of boners. I'm knocking a lot of stuff over that I usually don't knock over.
Nigga knocked over his fucking studio monitors.
I dead ass dropped my Xbox controller the other day, and I looked at my dick and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Why'd you do that, man? Why?
I was expecting a response, but I guess the psychological aspect of this quarantine is just taking its effect. You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, "Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want, motherfucker?
You started beating
What
and
the fuck
shit.
you want? It's all you want, huh? It's all you think about, right?"
Fucking crazy.
Fucking wild, man.
But so, a question I asked on the first pod: Did this increase the amount of masturbation that we've seen? Honestly, I'm seeing Netflix putting out content like crazy to a point to keep up. I think people are jacking off. A lot of jacking off going on.
Pornhub's slacking. They have not had too much new stuff.
No updates. How about the Latino Stud channel? Have you been able to record?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Verizon's tripping with my motherfucking internet.
Damn.
So Latino Stud channel is currently down. So I'm trying to get OnlyFans for the fans.
Okay, for the fans. Do it for the fans.
Do it for the 13 kids shit.
Have you? Okay, let me ask you like this. Since you mentioned the kids, is baby fever taking its place right now?
Hell no. I hate kids, man. I don't want no more kids.
The crazy shit is you can hear the kids in the background.
Yeah. He's holding my gun against me. Like, I better not say that shit ever again.
Oh shit.
D, would you say you're the next LeVar Ball?
Hell no.
Big baller brand?
Now, the difference between me and LeVar Ball is I was actually cold at basketball. That nigga's trash.
Oh, got him. That's crazy. So, baby fever's a no-go then. Nobody's getting pregnant. Sam?
I wanted the first couple of weeks I did have baby fever.
And then
we'll just wait till what, September or November, see if Sam's been cooking.
Ooh, hey little guy.
Speaking of babies, what's up, baby?
Yeah, well, this is Carter, just to let y'all know.
What's up, Carter? As far as for me, I mean, I've been getting the baby fever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I've been hanging out a lot with my nephew. It's been really nice, you know, to see my brother with his kid, the growth. And
has Pickens been still trying to take your identity?
Pickens has been trying to take my identity. He tried to take my car today. So, shout out to Pickens, baby pick.
Let him pick.
Yeah, just let him pick. And speaking of letting people pick, challenges are getting annoying as shit. Some of them are cool. A lot of them are whack. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. The what is it called? The Don't Rush challenge. Have y'all watched that?
Nah, what's that?
What is that?
It's a challenge where the girls basically have this brush and the guys get something, right? So like in this case, I don't know, I'm gonna get like the knife, and then I'm gonna show it, and then like there's a song playing that it's called Don't Rush, and so they're doing all this shit. They're like hooded as fuck. They look terrible. You know what I'm saying? Look like they just woke up, morning breath on the monitor, dead ass, and they're basically the song is playing, and then they're like, they're passing the brush to each other. So if you were here and I went like this, you're catching it in the next video, right? So what they're doing,
you're doing your thing.
Yeah. So they start like one girl gets her like little makeup brush and she goes like this and covers the camera, and then when the camera's back, she's a different fucking like she's all dressed up, looking cute, and then she passes the brush.
Need to do that.
We should definitely.
Well, But on the second one, we're still gonna look like trash.
Let's not give
Trash shirt. We'll be more trash.
We'll be worse.
Trash shirt.
So y'all haven't watched that? It's a trend
Yeah,
that's
I've
going
seen
around.
it. They got men doing it too.
Yeah, I know.
I just seen
I
the
don't watch
one where
the men
people are
ones.
switching.
It's on the shape.
Where
Room.
people are switching, like they have their significant other and they're dancing and then they switch clothes. I've seen those.
You're talking
that's
about
the Drake. Is
the
that
switch
the Drake?
challenge?
Yeah, switch challenge.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
light
it's a
switch
Drake
challenge. Honestly, I've seen that. It was funny at first, but then they got weird. People started changing clothes with their dogs. People started changing. Like there was one where there was a bunch of dudes in a room together, and then one of them just like they hit the light switch, and then one dude just appears naked in the tub. Why? First of all, why are you in the restroom? What the fuck is he doing naked back there? And what difference does it make if the light switch was on or off? He was back there naked, and one of y'all knew he was in there. You get what I'm saying? Like, is this?
That sounds like something we would do though.
I don't know to that extent. I mean,
Semi's naked right now on the live.
Fuck, you're right. So I guess the next question I'm gonna ask here is I had to bring a little more brightness to it because it was looking a little weird on my end. Sorry about that, guys. Are you catching yourself doing things or acting a certain way you weren't doing before the quarantine? Is it fucking with you?
Yeah, it is.
I lost weight.
Oh, that's good.
I'm losing a little weight, but I'm drinking.
Cause I gained weight.
I'm drinking. I mean, I'm not drinking more than I normally would, but I'm watching a lot of people that you wouldn't see drink before drink. Like you got, I think I was sick the first 2 weeks of the quarantine, and then all I was watching was people on their fucking Snap drinking nonstop. Like it's fucking crazy. Like I saw a meme or somebody posted something the other day. If you've been drinking more and more and more since this quarantine started, you kind of have to look at yourself and identify: is this what you do when you're bored? You know what I'm saying? And why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I haven't had energy to drink though.
you haven't had energy. You need energy to drink. I just need one.
No, like I haven't wanted to, like I do need energy to drink, like to sit there, man. I'm finna drink a little bit and I'm finna get fucked up.
But like the desire to drink.
Nah. Yeah, like I don't have the I don't have the energy nor the desire. Like I'm like, I don't have it today.
Are you smoking
more? I don't
more?
know why. I did smoke the other day and it felt good.
I heard you were on the balcony.
Fuck whoever saw me, man. Fuck
whoever saw me. Somebody out there to try snitching Sam.
They text me. They were like, that marijuana's awfully loud. I would hate for somebody to call the police.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I have been doing that. Yesterday I took a Xanax and I passed out.
Well, damn, Sam.
When you woke up, did your butt hurt?
A little bit.
Maybe are you crushing more Viagra's than you normally would?
Okay. What happens if you snort Viagra?
I don't even want to know.
You think?
You might. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. I mean, it gives you a hard on when you swallow it. Imagine when you snort it.
Your brain gets horny. Let's continue on these trends. So, what y'all haven't seen any other than the light switch challenge?
The one that I've seen is that one song with I think it's it's not Jeremiah. It's Ty Dolla $ign.
What is this?
Baby
challenge? Baby come give me some.
Yeah, that one where they and then they move and shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the most annoying one. Shout out to Ty Dolla $ign.
That whole kind of fly.
I want him to, because it's like an old Cali type of vibe, and I fuck with that heavy. So I'm not knocking the music. I'm knocking the fails. I'm watching so many of these, and I'm like, what the hell? Like people can't even coordinate right. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing it in like waves of 6. There was one where somebody I think dropped a baby or something, or like slapped somebody getting out of the way.
Oh my god!
It's funny because a lot of them are just horribly coordinated. It's damn. I caught myself saying horrible that way, but
correlated.
Horrible. Another challenge that I noticed was the other one with old girl. You know who I'm talking about? Is I forgot the name of it. I have the video. This Say So challenge, I think. That you know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to that petroleum jelly though.
What is about to happen on this?
Hold on, show us how much is left.
Oh, new challenge, the petroleum jelly challenge.
Oh, he just got that one. He's testing the waters.
I like how he's telling us to be quiet. He's wearing headphones. Nobody can hear us.
Hey,
I think he got to link to his Bluetooth.
Hey, I know a new trend that's been going on that I don't like.
What?
Which one?
Unemployment trend.
Oh, speaking of, how many
You're
of your friends are
employed.
unemployed?
What are you talking about?
You are employed.
From one job, I'm unemployed from another job.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true. But there's some people that are completely unemployed, so I wouldn't be true.
That is true. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Oh my god, I'm so up. And that is true. There's a lot of people that are currently unemployed. Let's
26 million.
Let's not even start talking on these freaking checks. $1,200.
I got more.
That's what happens when you have a rich guy running the White House.
These got like about 10.
And then I saw something where if you mathematically divide it
not that
by like 31 days, it's like $40 a day or something.
He sent that check though. I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker might get my vote.
What? Oh gosh,
bro, have you seen the meme?
I'm pulling your Mexican card.
Hold on, you gotta pay for it. If you got a check, you gotta pay for it and order a MAGA hat. You gotta pay for it. I said it.
Hey, have you seen the memes?
You got three of them motherfuckers.
Have you seen the memes?
Like New Era hats.
Have you seen them? Would you rock a New Era Make America Great Again hat?
No.
Show me it and then we'll see what's
I
up.
wipe my ass.
Damn. Okay, what about a Ralph Lauren one?
I don't care who makes it. DZ can make it for I give a shit. I'd shit on it.
News in. DZ, heretic coach is signing a new deal.
Oh God.
Hey, I got it. A Slash Boy patch on the side and MAGA on the front. Let's go.
And then
are we even the same pot anymore? What is? You realize we're all Mexican.
Hey, on the side it'll say "Made in China."
Bro, just take a shot of chlorine. You're good.
I mixed it with a little bit of chlorine.
Bro, yesterday I was watching Telemundo, and I was at my mom's house.
Why'd you say Telemundo like that?
Telemundo.
Bro, you're Mexican. Just say it right.
Just say it right.
Telemundo. Telemundo. Galavisión para tu televisión. I was watching Telemundo at my parents' house, and they were talking about in New York, like 45 people have drank Clorox or Lysol in the last week.
Believe it or not, this is a thing. This is definitely a thing. Like people are really drinking that.
Yeah, people are really drinking that, and people are like, they were showing what happens to you when you drink that shit. It's pretty terrible. So fans, please don't drink that shit.
Hey, if y'all don't comment on our Instagram post, y'all can go drink that shit.
We finna send y'all a shot of that shit. I'm buying shots of Clorox.
I ain't buying them shit. I'll tell y'all where to buy it.
Expensive. DZ, that shit's expensive. Some Lysol right now.
How much is it going for right now?
Too much.
Because my barber was selling a bottle for $5.
It depends on what kind of Clorox, Mike. You know, they're the good Clorox and the bad Clorox.
What about the Members Mark from Sam's? That's a good one.
Legit, fam. Hey, why is Walmart trash but Sam's go hard?
Because Sam's is for businesses, while Walmart is for your average consumer.
For regular motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like us.
Regular broke. Nah, bro. Sam's is like on a different level, fam. Like,
bro, Sam's is really cheaper.
I know, but the meat is better.
Yeah, it's for businesses.
Shit, at fucking Walmart, you get some ground beef, it's 50-50. 50% meat, 50% fat, and who knows whatever.
Nah, you get some 93.7 because I bought it from there.
Shit, there's like one packet.
One packet.
No, I think they put in a separate area, don't they? They push it like more to the right or something.
Yeah, because they got the wick area, and then they got the other area.
Shit, baby, I go to Sam's when my food stamp hit. Shit, nothing but 93.7, baby.
That shit good too. With some spaghetti.
Shrimp, baby. Shit. Ooh, baby, shrimp linguine. Thank you, government.
What's that other shit that you ordered that one time? It wasn't linguine. It was linguine.
It was
lobster.
Yeah, lobster ravioli. You know,
shout out to the glass cactus and the lobster quesadilla though.
They don't even have it there no more.
Speaking of investing and spending, Netflix apparently has pledged $100 million to assist film, television, and music industries. $100 million.
I got something for y'all on Netflix. Guess what?
What?
They may be getting Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, that's cool.
Bro, the original, not that Kai shit.
Oh, the Japanese one?
Yeah, but like when they first it came out.
All right,
Oh,
real shit.
okay.
Would you consider Goku a good dad or a bad dad?
Bad.
Terrible, right?
Terrible.
Like I feel like he was always looking for a way out.
Always.
They'll be like, "You don't have to
Then
fight." No, I got it. I'm not.
I mean, he was trying to save the world.
Yeah, right. He was trying to save the world. Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I got it." Shit,
So
hell yeah,
y'all
what's up?
think Goku was just out here getting some pussy?
Bro,
Goku
he
was a
came and
good
got Chi-Chi pregnant and dipped every time.
He kept dying.
Oh.
Puro pedo ese
He
güey.
had
While
like 12
Vegeta
kids.
always. How many times did Vegeta die? Only once, right?
Shit, maybe.
I started
No,
watching.
twice. He died twice because when Cell killed him. Because Cell killed him once, right?
Yeah, Cell
During the fight.
Vegeta. He did
And
kill
then
him.
he died at the end when
We
he was
need
Majin
Slash
Vegeta.
Boy Abyssal in here for that because it's been a minute. After
Hey,
they started, go ahead.
shout out to Dragon Ball Z, bro. They've always been for the LGBT community. Frieza was a trans, so was Cell. So shout out to them.
Okay.
Cell was too?
Shit, hell yeah, that motherfucker was everything. He could give birth to himself, right?
Oh, I was noticing it said DZ was muted for a second. Okay. So, man, we're off. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z. Netflix has pledged $100 million. $100 million.
To us?
No, to the freaking film industry.
Then we don't care.
I don't care, fam. Most
Bro,
of my films don't show.
you got to think about this. The film industry, that community. I mean, shout out to, the actors, but they're paid, bro.
Ben Affleck.
They're paid. They
Fuck
don't need
Ben Affleck.
$100 million.
I used to be in the film community, but they fired me from AMC, so I'm done with that community.
Why
Bro,
they
you
fire
worked
you,
at
fam?
Hollywood.
Why
Oh, no,
they
you
fire
did
you?
work at AMC.
Some
Bro, you don't remember the
bullshit,
episode?
Racism.
Because he was
That
stealing
was
cheese.
racism.
Because the color of my
Motherfucker stole
skin
cheese
won't let
and
me
chili.
win.
You got fired for stealing cheese, Sam.
Some bullshit.
You weren't even working that day.
I got called in.
Yeah, they called you in so they could fire you.
Some hoes. So fuck that community.
My little rant with that is $100 million is a lot of money, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain companies that are like helping out their, like for instance, insurance companies are helping out their insureds. There's other companies that are basically kind of assisting in a way where like there's leeway in payments and things of that nature.
Yeah.
How about instead of $100 million to that industry, you kind of just don't let waive Netflix for like 3 months. I mean, it's only
Disney
$50.
Plus too.
But how much is that subscription? They're like $3.
$12.99 for that and Hulu and ESPN Plus.
Disney
But
Plus
what do you
already
do on
$29?
ESPN Plus?
You
You
just
can't watch
documentary.
shit.
30 for 30s.
Oh, I thought you could
Honestly,
watch live TV. That's why I got it.
Well, you could, but shit ain't nothing live on TV now.
I couldn't watch
Bro,
The Last Dance last week.
Well, I think it barely came out.
So they're good. So they're not donating that money so they can actually make new shit for Netflix. They're just saying, hey, here's $100 million for y'all.
I feel like that's money gone a ways.
I don't think it's for the. I think honestly, reading the context, me from the outside looking in, I think it just went to everything. You know what I'm talking about? Which is cool because it's kind of pushing other, competition. Netflix, to me, I really love Netflix because it's really stepped up the bar in the industry as far as being individual and creating unique content. Netflix birthed a lot of these other streaming competitors. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, come on, who's gonna help out the people who aren't working right now? You know what I'm saying? Which one of these companies is gonna step in and say, "Hey, you know what? You ain't got to pay that right now." You know what I'm saying? You know what?
I see a lot of like alcoholic companies. They're saying that they're donating to the bartender
they are
association type shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in my family that work in that industry, and I don't know if they've gotten a check from them motherfuckers or anything. Like, how do they How are they distributing that type of money?
Yes, you got to go online. Samuel Adams, you just got to go online and provide proof. Like Samuel Adams is one that's doing, and I think Miller Lite. I don't think it's a lot of money.
Hey,
I
shout
don't
out
think it's a
Miller
lot of
Lite.
money that they're giving.
How much you think? Like $100?
Maybe because it's a lot of people. I think Miller Lite in Texas, they said they're gonna donate $1 million. I mean, how much is that gonna be amongst
Shit,
thousands?
that's like 50 cents for everybody.
Yeah, you know who should donate some money? Jerry
Who?
Jones. Yeah, Jerry Jones need to open up that bank account, man.
Hey, look, man.
Jerry Jones need to get that team right.
You gotta leave Jerry Jones alone right now,
Bro.
man.
I know y'all seen him in the NFL draft. This motherfucker was drafting from his. I was like, damn, he got a nice living room. God, that's what's up. They're like, he's live from his yacht. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was on a yacht.
This motherfucker was on a
$250
yacht. Yes, bro, Jerry. As much money as I've spent at your stadium, look out for your board.
Man,
How much is that
send us a
stadium
free
cost?
jersey.
$1 billion, right?
Yeah, bro, Jesus Christ, that motherfucker worth like $6 billion.
Man, all I gotta say is, yeah, go ahead.
You know who got bread though?
Who?
Ballmer. That
Ballmer?
motherfucker Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers, the guy from Microsoft.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he got
that
money?
motherfucker. Yeah, that motherfucker just bought that. What's that shit called? Some shit in I think it's in Compton or some shit like that. Like where the Lakers used to play back in the day, and they got like music awards and shit. He just paid $400 million cash.
Oh, you're talking about the Western Forum?
Yeah, that.
He bought it.
$400 million cash.
Damn, they just renovated it too.
I guess next year or in 2 years is gonna be the Clippers' home because they're tired of living in the basement at the Staples Center.
Damn, shots fired.
So all this money being distributed in so many ways, rarely trickling down to your everyday man. To me, that's a bit of a problem. But you know what else was? You know what else is a bit of a problem?
What's up?
Is how people were fighting over toilet paper. We need to touch on that. Like, this is fucking crazy. Out of all the resources that are on the planet,
you go to like Sam's right now. That shit's stacked. Like, they got a shitload of water. They got a shitload of everything.
Because they got limits now.
Nah, they don't. They raised the limits.
Oh, for real? When I went, it was 4.
Yeah, there was a limit, but it ain't a limit no more.
But good thing they put limits on it. People were fucking buying water like they were fish.
Hell yeah.
My thing is, why freak out and buy toilet paper? Out of all the things, go buy gas, buy gold. You know what I'm saying? Buy, I don't know, weapons. Do something. You know, that'll defend your family.
They were buying weapons too, fam. There's like no.
Yeah, I understand that, but the demand for toilet paper to the point where you can't wipe your ass because this guy just bought a whole fucking, you know what I'm saying, cart full. That's insane.
Just use a pink shirt you got in the room.
Don't buy toilet paper. Just have somebody eat your ass. What the fuck?
Okay.
Hey.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right, Sam?
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I didn't notice, Sam. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. What?
I didn't notice Sam's looking a little clean.
Hey, so now that we're on the topic, earlier I was talking to my wife, and how did it come up that ass eating shit? Oh, it was somehow it came.
How did it come up? Hey,
hold on.
Because you brought it up.
We were driving. We were going to get something to eat. But no, we're talking about ass. So we were going to get something to eat. And then, so I was like, well, what if a man just came up to you and told you, you know what? I just want to eat your ass. Like, how do you tell a woman, I just want to eat your ass?
Okay.
You got to mix it in there.
How?
I'll let Sam answer this one.
Like
I don't
with your tongue or how?
Like, you just can't go up to somebody and say, man, I'm going to eat your ass. Like, I think that's
like, I mean, like, you've been with her for a little bit. You let her know, you know what? I just want to eat your ass. Or you just eat it. But see, you kind of want to give her a warning because you don't want her to take any shits that day. Maybe straight out the shower.
But do you want to give her a warning, though? You want to let her know you don't give a fuck. Like, I'm crazy, bitch. Like,
I would agree with Sam. Not that I would eat ass, but like there's been times
he lying. He's ate ass. He lying.
Nah.
Don't listen. You saw how his room was dim. That's definitely ass eating.
That's
dim.
ass eating lighting. Hold
Yeah.
on,
Oh
let me
hell
just
yeah.
turn the lights off.
Oh yeah. You're not fooling anybody, buddy.
Hey, now,
But how you gonna let her know?
so not in regards to eating ass, but on the subject where he said surprising her, I think in personal opinion that's probably the best way. Me personally, I had never eaten pussy before, right? And at some point, I was like, "Fuck it," you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a try. And of course, I was with somebody, and it got to a point where one night I was like, "You know what? I want to give this person an amount of ecstasy or exhilaration, by surprising them. You know what I'm talking about?" So I went about it that way. I was doing my thing, and then just out of nowhere, just hit her with that shit. And bro, it was something I heard about for a while from her. You know what I'm saying? So the element of surprise is not to be underestimated in certain circumstances. I think it adds kind of like it makes your partner wonder. You know what I'm talking about? Like, damn, will this person do this? You know what I'm saying? What else will they do? But as far as eating ass, I wouldn't eat that shit. I ain't know that.
But see, I think you gotta ask, or you gotta kind of let her know, because what if she gets excited and then
so
she
let me
just
ask
farts?
you. Well, that's what you.
No,
that's kind of what you signed up for, buddy.
That's
You're
what you
eating
get
ass.
for eating ass.
That's what you signed
Hell
up
no.
for.
Hey,
You out here eating ass, you're gonna eat a fart, fam. That's just what's gonna happen. I mean,
hold on. So I'm on Vice.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says rimming, a definitive guide on how to eat ass.
Send me the link.
Make sure you or they are clean. How to douche is a whole different article. For now, I recommend watching.
How to what?
How to clean.
Oh, how
Make
to clean
sure
your rim.
you or they are clean, as well as considering a physical cleanliness of the ass you're eating or your own chocolate starfish. Knowing someone's sexual health is just as important. As any other kind of penetration, STIs can be transmitted through the activity that seems as oral with a penis or a pussy, confirms my health. This includes herpes, warts, gonorrhea, syphilis, A and B. And it's just
Hey,
as
can
good
you
in
get
position.
herpes in the ass? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You get it anywhere.
Damn,
Similar to how missionary is the staple of P and V in sex, so feels doggy style for rim jobs. What the fuck?
He stopped at syphilis, so
he's saving the article.
It says get
Go
in
ahead,
there.
save it. There's a bookmark on your desk.
Relax. Yeah, so just get in there and relax. What it says.
Okay, Sam. Okay, you gonna try some new things tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm. God damn, that's a big ass wine bottle.
I like how she said. Well, how he said, make sure it's clean. Like that has to be spoken. And yes, I'm not drinking from a glass because this is not even fucking chilled.
Excuses. I've been to his house. There's like a fucking big wall of glasses.
But the bottle's not chilled.
And there's alcohol all on top.
You know what, Chris?
glass.
There's alcohol up there, but it's not
Chris,
mine.
you're not chilled, man. You're not chilled right now.
You are trumping it.
He told the bottle, it's not me, it's you. Or it's not you, it's me.
So I'm gonna let you guys finish up the ass eating discussion. I'm gonna go plug in this charger for this computer before it dies. So I will be
Sam, how did you bring it up to a girl? You know
about eating ass?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've never brought it up. You just kind of do it.
So you just bent her over and ate her ass?
Yeah, or you get whatever position you're in, your doggy style. You just.
But see, what if she gets excited and farts? Like, what if when she gets excited, she farts, and then now you got a fart in your mouth. So now you just suck the fart out her butt.
I've had worse days.
This wasn't nothing to do with your Armani jacket, right?
No comment. Well, so would you be mad if a fart was in your mouth?
Yeah.
I think if you're horny, you don't even care.
You had a fart in your mouth?
No, but it doesn't matter when you're horny, bro. It's like whatever. If it's a quickie, then yeah, I can see why you're being mad. But
I tell you what. So if she farts in your mouth while you're doing that, you gotta kiss her right away. Like now, you take this shit.
Now you gotta take this shit.
What do you think about that, Chris?
I don't know what I just walked into. That's the weirdest shit.
So I told Semi, what would he do if he was eating her ass and then she just farts? And he said, sometimes you just gotta deal with it. And I said, nah, fuck that. you're gonna take that shit and kiss her right away. Like, now you take this shit.
So you gotta hold it in. You gotta hold it in.
You got.
So how,
gotta-
Sam? How are you holding it? You know what? I'm gonna leave that to y'all. I'm gonna leave it because that is
like D, like sometimes when you're horny, you just roll with the punches, bro. Like I don't know, like have you ever like you're laying in bed, right? So
Yeah.
like
Okay.
you're laying in bed, fam, your wife's asleep or half asleep, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to smash real quick. And you hop in that thing, man, and you're like, oh, damn, this shit feel good, bro.
Notice he's in bed.
And then
Without a shirt.
And then you're just like, damn, let me take my penis out and put it back in. And like she's on her rag.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, what do you do there? Like, you know, I think it's what separates the boys from the man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just get a towel. We have you got kids. There's baby wipes somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How are you advocating for this right now?
Little blood ain't hurt nobody.
I don't understand why vampires just don't drink like blood from tampons.
Or why don't they just eat some pussy?
Yeah, like why? Is it because it's dead blood?
Ah, maybe they like fresh blood.
Fucking assholes. Can't have it your way, man. This ain't Burger King.
They be enchanting people, no vampires. They be doing the
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them. They
This
pimps.
never happened.
Are you
Never happened.
talking about Edward Cullen?
Imagine-
Vampire? What kind of
Oh
Dracula?
god, boom.
Imagine. Now let's switch it up. Imagine a vampire from like L.A. or something, right? Like he was an East Los.
Wearing chucks?
Hey, homie, you ain't seen nothing, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think he'll be like, I think he'll be like a pimp, like, hey, what's up, man? Come over here. Man. What you talking about? Look at my eyes, man. Man. Hey, you didn't see nothing, right? You don't remember nothing, right?
Sam, that dead ass would be you, honestly.
Hey,
I could
up?
see
No,
Sam as a vampire.
They lure people in through, hey, I got a blunt, come here. Oh, hell yeah. And he's just like, oh my God.
Hell no. Sorry, I know I keep messing with my light. It's because I just feel like oh shit.
Oh God.
Horny hours. You could do some horny shit with this
mad horny hours. What time is it? It's almost 9, so yeah, it's almost horny hours.
So since we're asking these, oh my gosh, she's ready. Don't be ready on cam.
Sam, do you stick your dick in the jelly and then, or do you use your hand and put it on your cock?
I use my hand, put it on my cock.
He answered.
Yes. Look, now he's hiding on the mattress.
You should use vape. You should use a Vaporu, DZ.
Would you jack off with Vaporu?
No.
God
Don't
damn.
lie. Don't lie.
That might fix your chlamydia.
Who has chlamydia?
You?
He wasn't here when I just said that I bought condoms today. He wasn't here. Sam, I bought condoms today. Why? The dumbest purchase during quarantine.
Why?
I just like to be ready, bro. I don't like being caught off guard.
He needed cash back. He's like, fuck, I need cash back. I guess I'll buy these. What are you gonna do? Make water balloons with them? I know you're not gonna use them.
I just needed to have some, bro. Like,
I know you're not gonna use them when you need them.
That's DZ. Clearly, one of us doesn't have kids in here, and it's me.
I know they're gonna be in your dresser. You're gonna be like, it's too far.
It's too far. Never that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I dead ass have got my ass up and walked over to and have searched for condoms in the middle of the sex. Dead ass.
Hold on. How many times? Sorry, I'm eating Skittles. How many times have y'all wore one or put one on, and then halfway through, like, fuck this shit, and you just take it off and just go ham?
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever done that. There's been times where at first I won't wear one, then I'll be like, I just won't feel right. I'll be like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You know. But outside of that, Hey, what's up, fool?
What's up, homie?
Bro, this podcast could just be about you and what's going
Bro,
on with you and your
Was
bed.
somebody just behind you and you just turned back and looked back at it?
And he said, some dude walked through the door. He looked at him. He said, "What's up, homie?"
What's up, homie?
He said, "I suck your blood."
Hey, what's up, bouncer? What's up, homeboy?
Sam is dead ass having quarantine orgies.
These are the best Skittles.
What kind of Skittles are those?
But we're not even on. Let's get back on topic. Oh my god. Okay, so
Sour
we
Skittles.
were discussing Boosie and him actually. What we were saying? Well, before the pod started, paying women $1,000 to do some freaky shit on live. This is a thing where I'm kind of one. I was watching like, what are you doing? So I have a video. I can't show it to you guys, where he actually deadass has these two women eating each other out on Instagram Live. It's fucking crazy. Dead ass. I was watching it because
Instagram didn't kick him out.
they had a meeting with
they
him.
banned them.
I don't think they banned.
They banned them from going live. Yeah,
Did they really?
for a period of time. I think like
Okay,
14 days
for a
or some
little
shit.
bit.
Hey, I wonder what we gotta do for them to ban us.
It's not hard. Just
These motherfuckers don't comment on our shit, so it don't matter.
yeah, they don't want to watch our live, bro. Come on. You look what y'all did to Sam. Look what y'all did to this man. No, but
Look, for every person that views and repost our shit, that's $1 towards Sam getting a haircut. Look at that. He needs a haircut.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Money can't save that. Like I offered to cut his hair for him, and he said no.
You haven't even touched your facial hair. Why not?
Hey, I heard I look like Ice Cube when I do this.
You look like who?
Ice Cube.
You look like O'Shea Jackson.
Oh, you look like
Hey, did you guys get my invitation
what invitation?
What invitation?
to my Gangster Nation?
Thank you guys for tuning into this live voice podcast.
We out.
Nah, but okay, back on topic. Boosie was paying bitches to twerk it on live. Speaking of things we've seen on live, Tory Lanez was out here getting excited about strawberry milk on some ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw the footage. That was some good strawberry milk. No lie. I think she was from Canada. And goodness gracious. Did you catch the footage?
Let me look it up right now.
My Lord. No, don't look it up now. Don't look it. No.
Bro,
It
shout out
was
to Tory
fucking
Lanez.
crazy.
You know what else happened to him during this time?
What's up?
He completed his contract with Universal.
Is this real?
So he's a free man.
Oh, he was saying that. So he's promoting. That's the genius thing about Tory Lanez right now. He's actually using his quarantine to promote his next step. Yeah, and his album that's coming out. And God damn it, he took our idea. Not to put it like that, but I wanted to come out with Slash Boy t-shirts with a quarantine sign on them. You know what I'm talking about? During this period.
When you did the graphic.
Hell yeah, and that was like 2 weeks before he had his merch out.
That was like 2 weeks. Nah, that was like way before, because that shit had. I think you did it right before, like one or 2 weeks in.
Yeah, to the quarantine.
I want to sue him.
Nah, you good.
Allegedly.
Tell him to give me a hug, and we good.
Yeah, we good. Just Tori, give us a hug, Tori. I fuck with your music, homie. Now, continuing on as far as shit that we've seen on the Instagram trends that we're seeing. There's some challenges that are out there that we were just touching on. There was a smoke some challenge. It's called the Kush Up Challenge.
Oh yeah,
a lot of people.
I would have lost.
Snoop Dogg.
What you have to do?
Gilly the Kid challenged several people. That's the guy that I saw doing it. He challenged Snoop Dogg.
You gotta puff that whole thing like 10 times.
Like 10 times back to back. Yeah, without coughing. Wiz Khalifa, Waka Flocka, Jim Jones are among some that were tagged in this challenge. There's
someone. Lil Duval.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who all, but there was some big time smokers that were tagged in this shit. Would you participate in some shit like that? I don't think I could. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd be too high.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it, but like, I'm not a weed smoker like that, so I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a challenge off of smoking. But it was kind of fun to see all these artists collaborate together on something like that. It's entertaining. I think this period is forcing us to push our creativity to a different level. how can we entertain? How can we entertain each other? How can we stay sane? Which I think is what is the underlining factor. People are just trying to keep their shit together.
Shit, I wanted to do that haircut challenge or that bracket, but the motherfuckers ain't sent no picture.
Yeah, we didn't. We were trying to do a bracket for like I think the second week or the third week of to see how everybody's hairlines or haircuts are looking. We didn't get enough participants involved. I honestly think it's because people were ashamed of showing their haircut. Honestly, that's just me. Bro, we're all looking homeless out here.
But right now, Sema might win that challenge.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying.
My guy, your mustache alone won that shit.
And he got a haircut.
Fuck y'all.
Why is that shit so thick,
my bad.
though?
I like the guy from Gangs in New York.
Hey, you need to like twist it up like back in the day.
What's going on, lad?
Yeah. See?
Looking like Mark Twain.
Nah, Shane, 1 minute, Shane.
Yeah. Now, continuing on the challenges, I do want to give my homegirl Robin a shout out. I can't show you guys her video right now, but I do want to tell you, of all the challenges that I named, the Say So Challenge, the Out West Challenge, and also she did, I think, one more if I'm correct. This girl is killing it, bro. I'll send you y'all the video later. A lot of people are butchering these challenges and these songs, and I never want to listen to a song because of these challenges. And I'll be honest with you, she was my crush in high school. Aww. Beautiful girl, very nice. It was one of those things where you see someone that you've known for a long time, and they're out here trying to do things in a creative fashion. And to me, she's biting these challenges. I'm gonna send y'all her video. We're gonna give her a shout out, and definitely keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's really good to see people kind of branch out into the open and really show their light, and things that they're doing. Especially if they're doing them right. A lot of people are camera shy. A lot of people don't want to get out there and be creative. Some people are just afraid to be themselves. But when you see someone like ourselves, or in this case, like Miss Robin, she's out here, being creative and doing her thing. I just want to highlight that because that's pretty dope. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to you and Sam's mustache. It's just crazy.
I bet you by the next live, Sam is not gonna have that facial hair. He's gonna fix it.
I hope not. It's gonna be thicker than a Snicker.
Thicker than a Snicker.
You guys call it facial hair. I call it the flavor saver.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what to say about this young man. But something I do want to highlight, speaking of me being at Target today, Target allegedly is going to pay their employees an additional $2 an hour, and will hire thousands for delivery service. So $2 an hour, I don't know how much they make, but $2 is good, and we'll also hire thousands for delivery.
I think because I know somebody that worked, I think that would probably push them to 15.
Okay.
Or something around there.
I have two feelings about that. 15 in some states is the minimum, I think, right? I think if I'm correct, a few.
I think Washington, right?
Or Cali. No, can't be Cali.
Shit, it should be Cali.
Should be Cali. But
that's just expensive.
My thing is, I do have two feelings about that. Is like, it's cool that they're stepping up and helping their employees, and also helping the public. But at the same time, my only criticism against a lot of these companies is, are you providing health care benefits to your employees?
Shit, if you're working like in places like that where you gotta fucking be front to front with people, I think you need to be offering free health care.
Or some sort of coverage, for real. Like, because at this point, in my perspective, and I don't know if Target is or isn't. That's just me. This is just me speaking in general. But I feel that you should take care of your people. You know what I'm saying? And step up to the plate, not just for, because clearly these two incentives are to keep the business running. Clearly, you're going to deliver to your consumer. At the same time, you're going to make sure your employees stay. Cool, but like, how about we also think about the family units? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are impacted in ways that are bigger than money right now, and that's where the humane side of things should be. We should be trying to recover as a society instead of just trying to fucking make a profit. You know what I'm saying? So those are my criticisms. Again, I don't know if Target even offers healthcare. Probably do. Something else I wanted to highlight is General Electric workers who normally make jet engines have walked off of the job to demand that factories are converted to make ventilators instead. GE, it's a big company. You know what I'm saying? They make almost most of the appliances in people's homes. Walking off during this time to have, and you guys know what ventilators are, right?
Yeah.
It's
For
fucking
the
crazy.
hospitals.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm not criticizing the hospitals, but as big as a lot of these hospital bills are, why are we running short on shit? I mean, yeah, you can't predict the pandemic, right? You can't predict a pandemic.
Well, I remember Barack Obama talked about this shit, and even Bill Gates did like years ago.
We could be prepared, right? You could at least have some preparation.
Like if they would have just took this shit seriously, like at least preparing for something, then shit wouldn't have hit as bad as it hit.
To my awareness, Trump allegedly cut the funds to the
yeah, he did.
What department
the task
was that?
force. I think it was a task force.
The pandemic task force,
Yeah.
some shit like that. My only thing is, it's kind of sickening to know that there are companies profiting right now.
Sam's a Republican, so he's kind of ignoring this subject.
It's kind of sick to know that there's companies out here profiting off of times like these. You're seeing a lot of death. You're seeing a lot of families losing loved ones, and it kind of breaks my heart when there's people in office saying, hey, well, let's reopen. Basically saying, if you're old, thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out there.
I think he said it's better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all. Or is that a different one? Oh,
yeah, that's what Sam says when he's trying to get the petroleum jelly rolling.
Nah, he said something about there's better things than living.
Yeah, there's, and that's so stabilizing the state's economy is better than living. Like,
I mean, how you gonna fucking do that shit when you're dead?
And say that guy, whoever said that, got sick. How good is it gonna be stabilizing the economy when you're on your deathbed? You selfish bastard! Like, seriously,
I'm gonna tell you something, that the shit that I thought when this shit started happening, and people were still being forced to go to work or whatever. Y'all not gonna become rich in 2 weeks. No. Shit, even a month. But if you would have got sick and you died, then that's it. And you would have been risking it for what? A $1,200-$1,500 check, whatever it is that you get paid. Yeah. That shit ain't worth it.
My thing is, some people, my heart goes out to those people who are really facing the challenge. Multiple kids, who are already working minimum wage, probably have rent, who probably have a car note, who probably, there's people really out here fucking struggling and have to work these jobs. And unlike Sam, he's laying in bed.
No cut.
He probably has a dig in the petroleum jelly. I don't know.
I bet he ain't even wearing boxers right now.
Oh, what's up? Like,
Sam look like he's waiting for a Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
Let's go ahead and touch on that.
I haven't even seen it.
Phenomenon with the Tiger King. How do we feel about it?
I feel like this is just what we needed. The Tiger King.
Do you think this Tiger King saved the pandemic?
He made it a lot more funner.
Did you see that Nike's releasing some Carol Baskin shoes?
Why would she get shoes?
I hate that bitch.
Why would she?
Why though? You don't even know her.
Because, bro, she first of all, she has that one thing that she has that I'm gonna call the manager look. She has that
like a Karen.
Yeah, she's a fucking Karen. She's the fucking king of. And if there's a game where you have to fight Karens, she's the head Karen boss.
Oh shit, you haven't even seen her final form though.
So Sam, you saw the whole thing?
Yeah, I passed through there.
Oh, you went there. Oh, you didn't go to Oklahoma.
Yeah, when I go to Oklahoma, I pass through Winewood.
Okay. Did you try to steal
a picture?
Nah, I never noticed it, man. Well, maybe because I started passing through when this motherfucker was already locked up. But
that nigga still locked up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga.
When did that happen?
Shit, it happened like maybe 2019, like February, or no, I know it was 2018.
Oh, so this shit was recent.
Yeah, man, but that's fucked up. It's fucked up how they did him, bro. Like for real, man. I was watching that shit. Like there was this one dude who was a liberal, like a libertarian. Like he was like, man, I'm a libertarian. I don't fuck with the government. Soon as the feds knocked on his door, he turned the motherfucking informant. Come on now, man. That
I
ain't
mean,
right,
people
man.
are fucking fickle, man. You can't believe half of this shit people are saying.
And then like they fucked him over, bro. Like I mean, he had like a beef with this lady because he owed her money. She sued him for copyright issues because he was making he was doing things to mock her name, her brand, and she sued him. And he owed her like millions of dollars.
You're talking about Joe, right?
Yeah, Joe. He
Okay.
lost. He was gonna lose his suit several times, and pretty much it was to the point where he owed so much money that his mom lost his home because they had to put up a loan. I think they had to take out some money from the loan, to pay this.
And on top of that, he signed over the rights to the zoo to an investor who fucked him in the
An
end, and
investor who was
allegedly set him up to, because he was trying to kill Carol the entire time. So the guy made it happen, and coincidentally caught everything on tape. You know, basically setting Joe up. My whole thing about it is, because I don't want to get too deep into this, it was basically a circus filmed into a documentary.
Was
is the
there
way
a
I'll
liger
describe it.
in the documentary?
There was.
There
No
was a
exaggeration.
liger?
Yes,
and
bro.
then there was a fat white guy with a ponytail who was fucking bitches in South Carolina
It's true.
who had a
Allegedly, I don't know. I don't remember.
and
My-
he's a god. He claims to be a god.
Are you talking about what's his name? The one that
The other
owns
guy
the
in South Carolina.
yeah, well, I forgot his name, but the allegations against him that he psychologically brainwashes women to work basically for free on his at his zoo is insane.
Yeah.
He
But the
renames the
reason,
women. Mhm.
yeah, the reason the
Allegedly.
feds kicked door at his spot was because you make a lot of money on baby tigers for petting, like people pay money for that. But once a tiger gets big, fam, like it costs literally like $10,000 to feed them.
Say it a lot.
Because tigers can't eat chicken, bro. If they eat chicken, their bones get weak. They gotta eat meat, baby. They gotta eat steak, shrimp.
Straight meat.
They gotta go to that motherfucking Brazilian steakhouse. Fucking
Fogo
keep
de
raising the
chao?
flag. Fogo de chao. They got brother. The bill's too much for a tiger, bro.
Have you been to it?
To Fogo de chao,
Yeah.
I went to a knockoff version. It was good.
Bro.
To kind of continue to elaborate on it, you get a lot of insight on the Tiger Trade Company and the war between animal rights activists and also zookeepers.
Slacktivists?
Yeah. Oh, a lot of that.
And it gets pretty crazy. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the obsession with the show just comes from the controversy that the public usually was not exposed to. I guess that kind of insight for exotic animals. You learn the psychological aspect of why people are enticed by those type of exotic animals, and you learn the pricing, and you kind of learn about the trade and how to get one essentially, and how close you are to one.
You only need 2 racks.
Only 2 racks for a tiger.
There's more tigers. There's more tigers held in captivity in Texas than there are in the wild.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah. There's no tigers in the wild, fam. Like there's
Sam
very
has
little.
a tiger.
I think these tiger stripes.
The birthmarks.
So I got a question for y'all off this Carol Baskin bullshit. So on question about sports. Would y'all be cool to watch sports even if fans aren't at the game?
Yeah,
I'd be fine with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not gonna pay to go see a fucking game right now. So play.
I think they should at least put some on TV and shit.
Now that I got a deeper question, I don't expect you guys to answer this. Interesting. Now that you're not able to see games, what are these companies who are broadcasting doing to get their money's worth?
Their revenue?
Yeah.
Well, I think if you're not showing any games, you're gonna have to kind of give back some bread that they initially had paid you for. Because right now the NBA playoffs should have started already. You know how much money these niggas are losing?
That's what
There's
I'm
a
saying. The
game-
commercials.
There's like 3 games every day.
It's insane amount of commercials and it's insane amount of
Yeah.
airtime, and it's honestly just one of those things where you gotta have a hell of a contract and be able to hold that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about counting other people's money, but it is a thing when it comes to like a clause in these type of situations. You know,
Hey,
contractually. You gotta wonder
have y'all heard the new song?
What's
by
up?
who.
Check it out. I'm finna spit it for y'all.
Okay,
Y'all ready?
Go.
go ahead.
She killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me it didn't happen. Fed him to the tigers. They snacking. What's happening? Is that bitch Carol Baskin? Woo!
Bars.
Bars.
Those are
Who
definitely
wrote
not
that?
your bars.
No, those are not my bars. It's on the internet. That shit's funny, right?
It's a
Yeah.
song. Didn't
We
Joe
need to put a
Exotic
beat
right
on that
there?
though.
Oh my god.
Joe Exotic dropping bars like that. Hey, shout out to Joe Exotic, bro. Bro, you gotta admire this motherfucker, bro.
Bro,
Why are
don't
you
go
gonna
back
give
to
Joe
this topic.
Exotic a shout out? Real quick? Why?
Because look, first of all, free him. But like, bro, like I feel like a lot of times in life, like we don't do shit because we're like, man, you know what? I don't know how people are gonna like it, you know?
Yeah.
This motherfucker released 3 albums, fam. 3
And
albums.
it sounded kind of good. Like,
He was a musician.
yeah.
He's bro, he has 3 albums. This motherfucker sells everything. Like, fool, you gotta admire that about him. He don't give a fuck, bro. His husband,
But you didn't buy none.
bitch, I
But
didn't even
DZ
know
don't
he
even know he had
existed.
3 husbands. DZ don't know he had 3 husbands.
He had 3 husbands that were straight.
Shit, they're straight in his ass.
And at the funeral of one of them who killed himself, caught on video, this motherfucker starts talking. The mom's in the fucking funeral, right?
He
This
had that
motherfucker
shit
starts talking.
cocked.
He was like, yeah, you know, he had those big balls, golden like chicken nuggets. And he dressed up
From
like a
Golden Chick?
pastor. He dressed up like a pastor.
Hell no, nigga.
He did dress up like a pastor.
And then
bro.
3 days later, he had another boyfriend.
And he married him. And I
And
don't know
he
about 3
married him.
days later. And he married the other guy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a
He
fucking
ran for
circus.
president.
And governor.
Where?
And governor.
And he was running against Trump.
Really?
Yeah, he told Trump, he was like, he goes,
We should
why
have
you
got
should
that
vote?
nigga instead.
We probably would have been better. He said, I'm gayer than a $3 bill.
What?
And he said, why should you vote for me? Because I got a lawsuit with some bitch in Florida.
Oh, he did talk about that.
Bro,
It's
he's
a fucking circus, bro.
He's
It's a
gold,
circus.
bro. He is gold, dude. This motherfucker right here, the shit he says.
I'm gonna go look for him on Twitter, see what he's tweeting.
Please. Just look him up on YouTube. He was
What's his
selling
name?
pizza. Joe Exotic.
Oh, Joe Exotic. That
He
nigga
was
don't got
selling
a Twitter then.
He was selling
Niggas in
pizza.
jail.
He was selling
What
pizza.
kind of pizza? Not
Like
that
regular-
$1 pizza, right?
Family.
From Walmart.
You know how he was getting the meat for the pizza?
How?
From meat that's found in the garbage at Walmart.
Yeah.
He said it's not the giorno, it's the food, it's the garbage truck.
It's the garbage.
This is the garbage.
Bro,
DiGiorno's
this guy
nasty anyways.
Bro, this guy right here, bro, I swear he's gold, bro.
But let's talk about how the whole fucking nation was glued into a series about a guy,
Fam.
a gay guy who had a zoo about tigers and 3 husbands with
Because
a
that's
grudge. That's America.
That's fucking America, bro. Like,
there's no other explanation. Why would we give a shit? Like, seriously, why would we care?
My question is, why did y'all watch it?
I watched it to report on it.
I haven't watched this shit at all.
We know, that's why we're reporting it to you.
Bro, I thought the same shit as you, bro. I thought the same shit as you. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna watch no gay dude from Oklahoma.
Bro, I'm watching Boy Meets World.
Stop checking.
Let's talk about that now. Let's talk about this now.
Fuck yeah, let's talk. What's next on
fuck you. Fuck you. DZ has been diving in to Disney Plus.
Shout out to Corey and Topanga.
Diving in. He's living out his fantasies of Lizzie McGuire. What's her name? What's her real name?
Hilary Duff, no?
Hilary Duff.
Bro.
Fuck you.
Tell us how you feel. Like, I know you were excited when the show finally came back.
Bro,
Only person on
let
the
me
planet
tell
that I
you,
know that was
They have
excited.
another show?
No, they
let
brought
me
it
tell you.
back.
No, nigga, they have its pause. It might get canceled
What? Has it canceled when it already aired?
because not the new one.
Oh,
So
the
she
new.
has
Oh shit! There's
The
a
she has
new.
new
new
episodes?
It was they were supposed to. They signed up for it, but I think the
Gordo
original
Miranda?
but I think one of the writers or like the main person that was gonna do it, nigga or bitch, bailed on the project. So now they're trying to see what they can find.
I can write the
it,
episodes.
fuck you, you ain't writing shit
He's gonna turn it into
except that Carol
Scarface or a
Baskin
porno.
freestyle. Nah, but hey,
Listen.
let me tell the story. So when the movie came out, remember there was like a play. Remember there was this movie. Fuck y'all niggas. I ain't saying shit.
Hey,
Go ahead. I remember.
No,
I remember.
no.
I remember.
All right,
I was just thinking.
all right. So there was this like movie.
I remember the song. If you want me to sing it,
Go ahead. I don't
No,
remember it. Go ahead, Sam.
we had enough of your freestyling
I
earlier
can't auto tune
about
this
Carol
shit.
Baskin.
Go.
Sing
Is he singing?
it. Sing it. It'll hype him up.
No.
Sing it.
Nigga said hype him up.
Hey, you get the best of both worlds. Is that how it goes, right?
Boy, that's the Backstreet Boys.
Bitch, it ain't the best. Go on with your Lizzie McGuire. Come on.
Oh, go ahead.
So the movie came out, the actual movie.
There was a
And-
movie. Okay.
Well, she go to Italy, right?
Yeah, and they had it up for reservation at this movie place in Town East before FYE was there and all this bullshit. So, being the fan that I was, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I went ahead and reserved that bitch.
Oh, he
And-
reserves it. All right.
Fuck y'all. So then I had went back and yeah, you know, hey, I'm here for to pick up my movie. You know,
Nah, that is not how you were there. Nah. How were you really?
Hey, I'm here to pick up my movie. So
Hi guys.
so then the there was a guy at the counter, and then he was like, "You reserved this?" and then I was like, "Nah, it's for my little sister." He's like, "Oh, okay." I was finna say, and I was like, "Man, fuck you, bitch ass nigga." So then, yeah, I went home, watched that whole about 10 times. Good movie.
I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie.
It's good.
It's kind of trash, bro.
Nigga, you trash.
Bro,
Wait, Rotten Tomatoes. What do you give it?
Isn't it? I give it like a 3.
105.
You give it rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes. She's fucking like, there's an Italian Lizzie McGuire, and you know what the difference is? She has black hair. That's it. She doesn't even speak Italian.
But anyways,
It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Okay,
But
so
I mean, but we gotta admit though, like Hillary Duff a baddie, right?
yeah, she's beautiful.
hey, only one that stayed sane.
Bro, like
Everyone else went crazy.
Somebody showed her a picture of her like with some tacos and a Glock box, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
She got a Glock?
Yeah.
So speaking on Disney crushes, who were your Disney crushes growing up?
Only 2.
Who?
Lizzie and Topanga.
14-year-old Topanga.
Topanga was bae. Still is bae. She was on Instagram Live.
Hey, okay. The other day I saw this. Okay, who was better, Topanga or the little sister from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I don't remember her. Oh, the yellow bone.
Yeah.
And she was bad.
I don't know.
I don't know about
Topanga.
Topanga for sure. That, in my opinion.
But is Topanga thick though?
Yes, bro.
Like she got a big ass?
I mean, I haven't seen it in person.
Like I feel like I never saw that view of her on the show.
I mean,
you ain't need to.
Let me look
see
it
it
up
from the front.
Oh, he's really gonna look this up. Now,
bro, this whole podcast, there's a lot of C in there. That's all you're seeing from Sam is C.
Topanga ass.
This nigga dead ass looking this shit up.
Hottest Topanga pics.
I hope Mr. Feeney pops up on there.
Hey, turn your boy meets worlds into a man.
So who's yours, Chris?
Is
You
it
can't- you
Kirsten or
can't pick the
Kristen
same.
Storms?
Have you seen
And then I'm just not picking the same one different because Topanga's definitely one of them.
my
And then the
bear?
other one was girl from So Weird.
Oh yeah,
So
she was
weird.
bad.
Yeah, I think her name was Sophie, wasn't it?
What show is that?
You don't remember So Weird? It's like
Mm-mm.
one of the best fucking shows. It was actually
Damn,
kind of a scary show.
Topanga was on Maxim's magazine. Fuck, who was the girl from So Weird was bad. I'm trying to.
Both girls from So Weird was pretty
I know
bad.
you already picked it up. Ren Stevens was the sister, right? She wasn't too bad. Beans. I picked
Beans.
Nah, bro, I guess like Demi Lovato. She was on some. I don't remember what show she was. I was already smoking weed. Yeah, her and Selena Gomez. I'll take both.
Selena Gomez. Hey, that one chick off of the what is that movie? That the Facebook movie. Wasn't she a Disney star? Yes, my guy. Yes.
Nah, y'all. You know who? I forgot, nigga.
Who?
I'm just gonna say the movie and y'all gonna remember. High School Musical.
I don't remember.
What?
Are you talking about Ariana Grande?
No.
Because I don't know.
Look up that movie.
No.
No, for real.
Who
Watch,
is it?
You're gonna remember.
Oh my gosh. Sam.
Who?
Sam, you remember High School Musical?
I don't want to get off of this page where I'm looking at Topanga
Oh,
right
you're talking
now.
about? Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's Topanga fan.
Are you
Fuck
talking
you,
about
Chris.
Vanessa Hudgens? Vanessa Hudgens?
Yeah.
But anyways, let's get off of these freaking Disney fantasies. Let's give the fans what they want. Let's continue to decipher this shit. Something else that happened was New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft helped to secure and arrange for more than 1.7 N95 masks to be delivered to hospitals in Massachusetts and New York.
I tell you what, he didn't secure though. Tom Brady.
Damn. Oh, Rob
Shout out to
Gronkowski.
Salvi.
That's
He's
something we should highlight. How do we feel about that?
Hey, but I don't get it. How the fuck are you gonna trade that someone that retired?
Because he was still signed to them. You just because you
That's
retire doesn't
That's
mean yeah, I know. But you heard what he said? They tried to trade him 2 years ago. They tried to trade him 2 years ago.
Oh, for real?
And he said, "Well, I'm retired." And then they called him back and said, "Oh, we're not gonna trade you." And he said, "Well, I guess I'm unretired."
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know you
So
could do that.
what they get for him? Did they trade him already?
Yeah, they got like a 4th round pick next year or some shit like that.
Oh, that ain't shit.
That ain't shit, bro. So there's gonna be a lot of fans that were Patriots fans that are probably no longer Patriots fans, right?
But I mean,
I never had an issue with Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
bro, they took a lot of our defense the past few years. Hell of
Yeah.
our defensive players, and they were good players.
It didn't fucking matter. The coach sucked, so it didn't matter who they took.
Is that our fault? Is that our fault or their fault?
To make sure,
they made them pretty good. They've used whatever we've given, whatever they've got from us, and they've been successful.
Didn't they have a solid team last year?
The quarterback,
except the quarterback.
He threw like more interceptions than touchdowns.
Speaking of football,
but y'all saw who signed him though?
Who? The Saints?
Yeah, the Saints.
Say who?
The Winston or Winston?
Jameis Winston.
Not Jameson, nigga. I know you want alcohol.
Fucking D turned a black guy into a Jewish guy. Jameis Winston.
I thought we were talking about Drake.
Fucking crazy.
Shout out Drake though. He sleep on a $400,000 mattress.
Damn,
Drake is
what does
sleeping
it do?
on a $400,000. I think it massages you while you're asleep.
Does it massage the cock?
It calls girls over when you want to smash, and it knows which one based on the way you're laying. So if you lay on the side, it knows you want to call, Tanisha. If you lay on this side, Janae.
400,000 though, really? That's a fucking house. Depending
Well,
on from where you, it could be a couple houses.
if you got the money, why not invest it in something that's important to sleep? Getting good sleep really does determine how well you do the next day. Honestly, it's a huge.
Well, right now he's at the crib, but throughout the year, how many times is he gonna be at the crib? That's a terrible investment.
He's always on tour.
Yeah, he's always on tour. He's always on the move.
What if he wants to just say, you know what, I retire tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Like my thing about it is, if I had the money, I would do it. Because imagine what kind of sleep you're getting. Imagine what kind of sleep you're getting,
bro. For $400,000, you can pay somebody to massage you while you're sleeping.
Night,
what?
How'd you sleep last night?
Slept like shit.
Cause you stayed up late playing.
I slept like shit. I didn't even sleep. I need Drake's mattress. Maybe I'm just trying to signal to myself that I need a new mattress. Look, bro, you can't go. Well, now that I think about it, I need to know more. How long does this mattress last? What is the warranty looking like? Because scientifically, you're supposed to replace your mattress every 10 years, right?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised you said that. I remember like 5 or 6 years ago, you paid like over $200 for a fucking chair.
It was $300 for a chair.
You paid for a chair $300?
Yes, I did.
Bro,
motherfucker, I can go get one out the dumpster for you right now.
This nigga really like. Oh, I ain't gonna ever forget that day. I told him, bro, just get this $100 chair straight. No, nigga, this fucking chair does this and this and this, and I think it had a Serta or some bullshit like that.
It was a Serta. The reason I got it was because I was planning on making beats for like 8 to 10 hours a day, and I wanted something that I could
not knowing this nigga had a job.
Man, did have a job.
He was a manager at that fucking store, so this nigga was always at work.
Look, man, I was taking my days off very seriously. Sam doesn't live very far. We should go over there and help him with his current situation. We're gonna cut your hair with some toenail clippers.
Fuck y'all.
Bro, you need a fucking lawnmower for that shit. Look at that mustache.
Sam, I'm gonna stab you in the mustache. All right, so for the most part, I think we've gone through just about every topic that we have right now, with the exception of the Cowboys losing. Was it Travis Frederick to retirement?
But he retired because of the whole Dak shit.
What Dak shit?
For real?
Yeah, because they weren't paying Dak what he wanted. Yeah, because he thought that he deserves whatever he wants, and since they weren't willing to respect the quarterback, he's like, well, "Fuck it, I'll just retire them."
I heard Dak said he can't maintain his family with $35 million a year.
Hold on, guys. I apologize. We're having some.
How much are the other quarterbacks?
Hello, Kim.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
They're making like around that, bro.
That's
I know
crazy.
Mahomes. When they signed Mahomes, Mahomes is finna be the first like $50 million quarterback. But I mean, come on now, Mahomes is a beast.
And he has a ring. I've never been for Dak getting paid that much, honestly. So for a guy that can't win a game with all of the weapons he has, it's concerning. You can only blame so much on play calling, because the ability to call audibles is very real, especially when you're running. What is that type of offense? Fucking the one where you don't even need a no huddle. You can fuck with the opposition very easily with the wide receivers. But
I'm not out on him yet. This year, I'll see how they do. I think they're gonna do a lot better with the new coach that they have.
I'm not out on him either, but I'm not talking about paying him if he hasn't proven himself.
Well, they're gonna franchise tag him either way.
I say he doesn't do good this year. Go.
Get rid of him.
What else is out there that's better than Dak though?
Uncle Rico.
But the thing is not that he's not good. It's just that he wants too much. He doesn't know that he's not worth what he's asking for. If you have 3-star receivers right now with the new guy we signed, and you can't produce, get some. I'd rather have a fucking homeless ass quarterback.
bro, personally, just being like a NBA fan, seeing how much bread they get, them NFL, they be fucking them dirty.
Yeah, they be
I
fucking.
mean, we're
I
all
know
aware of
bums.
that.
I won't even say bums, but I know straight like just regular NBA players making $100 million a year. Not a year. I'm sorry. Like for 4
5
years.
years.
Yeah, 4 or 5
It's
years.
also
And then
but it's also because of how many games they play.
nah,
The
yeah, but they say that the NFL is America's sport and all this bullshit, and then they don't the fucking the risk of fucking just end your career ending is far greater
It's
than
far higher,
any
yeah.
other sport,
Or
and
shit. I mean,
that's
even
the sport that pays the least.
you gotta look at baseball players. Baseball players make shit.
Yeah, they
They
make
make what the fuck? They make the salary cap of the teams in the NFL.
yeah. So that's why I've always been fuck the NFL. I'll watch it, but
Yeah, I don't know. I personally feel that in every industry there's definitely something you have to ask yourself before you sign up and going into it or getting involved in the music industry. You have to ask yourself what kind of artist you're trying to be. I guess in the sports industry, you got to ask yourself what you know is this something for you in the long term with your health? How much are you willing to put out there? Unfortunately, it's always going to be the owners versus the workers, and it goes back to the rich versus the poor. A lot of us are exploited for the circumstances we're in, and sometimes we'll sign up for circumstances that aren't necessarily in our interest for the long term. But we all have, I guess, the responsibility to overview what's best for us. And unfortunately, even though players try to do like these players associations and these unions, if you don't organize appropriately or if you don't have the proper presentation, you're gonna get fucked all the time. So
Yeah.
that's what's sad about all of it.
The NFL is big, bro. The NFL is like
It's huge. It's in
it's
the
huge,
the
bro.
government
Illuminati.
clearly is
It's
running.
it's pretty much like it's the biggest league. They make the most profit and they control the narrative. Whenever there was that whole shit about the concussions, they were pretty much hiding that shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? They control Sunday, fam. Like Sunday is their day. They control a day of the week.
And my only thing with that is the people are completely and entirely in a position where they can control what's being given to them. You can dead ass decide if you want to watch that game. I appreciate sports because it brings a lot of families together under a mutual I guess vision. I can't tell you how I love watching my family together during Cowboys games, but at the same time you have to be able, like, you'll catch me someday say, you know what, I'm not gonna watch this game. Or even last season, I didn't watch most of last season, and that was out of me choosing not to watch it. Like, nah, I ain't gonna watch that shit. Like, I didn't believe they were gonna do anything, and I knew it wasn't worth my time to sit there and gamble with a team who wasn't together. I don't know how many more commercials I got left in me. I can't watch any more commercials during fucking football season. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be a 1 hour game that is stretched out into 3. Imagine me stretching my breakout at work to 3 times the capacity. It doesn't make any sense. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's what our feelings are on it. Any closing statements, I guess, on quarantine and how we're feeling about it?
Just beat your meat.
I miss people. I miss people that I didn't miss.
You miss Alex?
Maybe.
He misses his barber. That's what it is.
Oh,
fuck you!
I know that.
Like,
some asshole.
I don't miss the commutes. Don't miss walking into the buildings. I honestly, the only thing that I know that I miss is, I guess, the interaction with people. But outside of that, I'm good. Like,
It's hard. It's harder to wake up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it is hard.
And I wake up like 10 minutes before work. I brush my teeth, use the restroom, then I open up my laptop. But it's harder.
I like this work from home shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
it's straight.
you like your dieting is better. You get to do those things that you wouldn't. Those extra 2 hours or however so many hours because of your commute. They if you use them properly, you can get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? Because right after work or even during work or lunch, you get to do certain things that you wish you could do while you were at work. Oh fuck, I got 45 minutes. Let me throw my laundry in real quick. Let me go run to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a benefit if you know how to exploit it. But for the most part, I'm happy to hear everybody's doing well. Everybody's healthy. This is our first episode going. I guess you could say digital. I don't know what you would call this shit going.
Video pod.
Yeah. So definitely a trial and error thing for us. Sam is still not wearing a shirt. But Sam doesn't wear shirts most of the time anyway, so petroleum
Look,
jelly,
he took some out of there because it was more full.
You horny.
That's a handful he took.
It's a handful. It's crazy. So before we close up here, we got anything else, fellas? Anything else we want to say to the people?
Go follow the Slash Boys page.
Please.
And go comment something. Even if you hate this episode.
Just one
say
comment. I'm going to kill you.
If you hate us, tell us you hate us.
You let us know why your dumbass hates us. That's all I got to say.
Damn.
Yeah, you never know. You might
What
end
kind
up
of response are you expecting to get? But that's what's up, man. We appreciate everybody who's been a part of the journey so far and kind of champing it out with us.
If you haven't got a haircut, send us a picture and we'll repost.
Please let us repost this shit. If you're doing TikToks or if you're out here looking crazy, just let us see. You know what I'm saying? We're all under the same circumstances, so we ain't mad at you. If you have petroleum jelly that's currently on your dick,
Equate. Go ahead and sponsor Sam.
Yeah, but all right, guys, it's been fun. Sam is horny hours in full effect. I'm gonna play the last song on us getting out of here. What song should we play on the way out, man? What's something that's popping right now?
Something that's popping?
Yeah, something.
I'm a savage.
Oh hell no! Please no.
I know I hate that song.
I'm over that shit.
Play the Scots by Travis Scott and Kid Cudi.
Sure, I'll play that. I haven't heard it.
Kid Cudi's back.
Kid Cudi's back. They had a 4-night event.
This is my first time hearing this shit. It actually don't sound bad.
Wait till the hook starts and all that shit.
Yeah. Mike Dean had to have his hands in this one. 22 seconds. So shout out to the Slash Boy Nation, all the Slash girls, everybody who joined in with us tonight. Sam not wearing a shirt.
And the petroleum jelly.
Sam, why did you decide to show up topless again? Oh, that's why. Okay, he's rubbing his.
Shout out to Equate.
Petroleum jelly the whole night. All right.
Equate, send the Slash Boys a pallet full of that petroleum jelly.
Dead ass. I'm not even listening to the song anymore. What is that? Is that an anal bead? Is that codeine?
Codeine sipping.
What do you have? That's the weirdest setup ever. So you just drink codeine, you pop the anal beads in, and you rub the Equate on you?
Shout out to Sam. Sam Exotic.
What is that? Is that a Viagra?
Damn. That man crazy.
This is the weirdest shit ever. Listening to the song and watching Sam pull out all these a flashlight
with the flashlight.
Oh my
Lord.
God!
You know what? I've seen enough. End it now, Chris.
All right, we out, guys. Slash Boys out.
Peace.